When I do my plosives, it goes loud.
Plosives are often
Plosives.
quite loud. That's not quite, isn't a plosive.
No.
It's quite loud.
Plosives are... No, I can't think of any word beginning with a plosive to mean quite...
Ploppy.
No.
Nope. That's not the one. Okay, well that seems like a reasonable amount.
I think if we shout during the sound test, we shall be okay.
What is that? I hadn't spotted.
That was the whole point.
Merch.
This was Secret Santa from Sophie.
That's awesome.
Secret Santa from Sophie. There we go.
Amazing.
I was meant to bring it the other day, but then we weren't in the studio anyway, so it wouldn't have worked.
That's so cool.
I've been keeping this a secret since before Christmas. I didn't see you since I got it. That was the thing. And I was like, I know what I must do. Because you asked me what I got from Secret Santa.
Oh, I did.
And I was like, yeah, just a chocolate orange and then this little knitted Santa hat. That was definitely it.
Amazing.
Like 4 of us got mugs. It was weird. Oh, you're looking at the list, the suggestions.
Yeah, have you been on this? Have you been filling out suggestions? Someone has been.
Oh no, has someone filled out a lot?
Someone, I think, who knows you. But okay, so we've got Megan Cresswell.
Who?
Megan Cresswell. Is that someone you know?
Oh, that is someone I know. Yeah.
She says, Meghan Markle rhymes with huge debacle.
That's brilliant.
Stephen Barry McDougal. Feels like a fake name.
Stephen Barry McDoodle.
McDougal.
Sorry.
Feels like a fake name, but also feels like a suggestion, which is sweaty armpits and rhymes with choir band girls are fit.
Maybe
choir
not that
band. Purvis the Bull Francesco suggests top of the charts, smelling strangers' farts.
Who's been submitting these?
But I do like the fact that whoever's spamming our form is still rhyming.
Oh, yeah.
It's very good.
They're terrible, but they're rhyming.
The DIY Mystery Man.
Who are these people? Is it all the same
I'm
person?
assuming it's the same person. The timestamps, or these are all within 8 minutes of each other.
Okay, this is the same person.
Yeah. Nathan Lee
Oh, no.
rhymes with smelly pea.
Great.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, there's messages as well.
Oh, okay.
So Megan Creswell says she comes from Kent. And
Yeah, I lived with her in first year.
Okay. Hi, Nathan. Love to see you're doing so well on your podcast. I love the first few episodes, and I'm looking forward to any future ones.
Yeah, thank you very
Hope
much.
to see you soon. Meg.
I haven't spoken to her since I was in halls with her.
Oh, nice. Stephen Barry McDougal is from Rotherham.
Of course he is.
Yep. I love the smashing poddy lads. Keep chatting on the mics and makes me giggle.
Is this your brother?
No.
I can't. I don't know anyone that would be speaking like that.
No. I love the smashing poddy lads. I don't know. No.
No idea.
I don't think that's how they'd speak.
Probably not.
Purvis the Bull Francesco is from Milan.
Where?
Milan.
Right.
This is top of the charts, smelling strangers' farts. I love smelling farts and listening to chart-topping music. Making this podcast will make my day, week, month, and life. I strive to listen to this podcast and may even weep with joy as it plays from my headphones.
I'm really glad I put my coffee on that side.
And then, this is the one where Nathan Lee rhymes with smelly pea from the DIY Mystery Man. You are from you know where, winky face. And then the do you have anything else to say is hi Nath, and then sort of like emoji face and a foot.
I mean,
Is that a secret
no
code?
one I know calls me Nath. Who the hell is that?
Oh, I mean,
I'm getting creeped out now.
So I mean,
someone I know is
Megan Creswell.
Yeah.
Posted at 7 p.m.
Are they all close together?
On the 19th of January. And then 7:04 p.m., 7:06 p.m., 7:08 p.m. with those other three.
Okay, so maybe it's all Meg.
Maybe. I love the smashing poddy, lads. Keep chatting on the mics. It makes me giggle. That sounds like Meg. So anyway, how are you?
I'm good. It feels good to be back here.
It does. I'm just gonna ASMR this.
It's good to be back, even though for everyone else we haven't gone anywhere.
Yes.
But for us, we haven't recorded in
6 weeks.
At least, yeah.
At least that.
It was before we broke up for Christmas, and that was like
and it wasn't like immediate before that. Probably maybe like 7 weeks.
Like early December.
Yeah.
And even then, that episode isn't airing.
Yeah.
Because for some reason we're talking at double speed.
Yeah, so we had some weird technical issues before Christmas, and I think maybe it's just the pre-Christmas fatigue setting in,
probably
both for us physically and then the laptop.
Yeah.
But so we recorded, and it was all fine. Well, other than the fact that when we played our theme tune back, it was sort of. It was all sort of like half speed and a bit weird, and like
we were confused
down and things.
But we were just like,
well, that's
you can
fine.
sort it out in post. Like, let's just record. Let's not waste our time now.
Delete that out. So then I went back to it and I was like, oh, good, it's sorted itself out. And then we were like chipmunks. It was weird. So we did also a little walkie-talkie.
Walking and talking.
I think I like walkie-talkie.
Walkie-talkie. Okay, sure.
Bit of walking-talking.
But the lapel mics basically just picked up the rustling.
Yeah, all of the sort
jackets,
of
the thuds of our feet.
The Foley effects that we were going to add in post were there with a vengeance in the actual original mix. So,
but when it was weird because we listened it back on your phone after we'd recorded it and it sounded fine. But I guess just putting it on a better quality speaker than an iPhone. Probably
every step sort of reverberated through the mic.
Step you take. Can't play that.
Yeah, okay. I don't think copyright's a thing. That's it.
But they probably don't care about this podcast that gets 20
7
listens.
people have heard you sing a bit of a song.
Yeah.
8 people now, Meg, listening.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is that including us?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are
we the other 7?
Yeah, I'm including me as at least 3.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So, yeah, I mean, the episodes that we have that haven't been released, so that is original episode 1.
Yes.
Episode 0, perhaps we'll call that. And
we've
then
got episode 0 is the trailer episode.
Episode -1.
Yes, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got
episode 6.
Episode 6, yeah,
sort of
the Chipmunk
Chipmunks.
Special.
And then we've got episode 5.5, which was going to be a little bonus one, which is
the squeakquel.
The sound of us walking. The squeakquel.
It's the name of the second Chipmunks film. Did you not know this?
I didn't know that.
It's the squeakquel.
No. There we go. So I think in the walkie-talkie episode bonus thing that we did,
it wasn't a proper episode to be fair.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't a proper episode. It was a little bonus.
It wasn't our normal format. Yeah,
no.
We were trying to do something to celebrate halfway through series 1.
Yeah, and I mean we
did.
We got slightly muddy walking around the lake.
We did it. Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, but I think this is the thing. It might go somewhere, and that somewhere is possibly like a bonus Patreon thing for people. When we launch series 2, we're thinking a Patreon or something like that might happen.
Oh, that was what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember the number, but we hit a milestone while we were gone for Christmas.
We did. We had 250 downloads.
250 downloads.
And that's across the board from like Spotify, Apple, and all the other places.
Yeah.
But that's 250 downloads is.
How many episodes have we done? 6 if you include the. No, episode 5 wasn't out by that point, was it? So 5 if you include the trailer.
Yeah.
So that's 50 per episode.
Yeah, it's good.
Wow.
And this is just purely from just talking to people and just saying, listen to this. And
peer pressuring them into it. Yeah.
And people that we do know that haven't listened aren't counting in that, obviously.
And some people that I haven't spoken to in 2 years have suddenly listened. So
yeah, there's people that are listening, which is great. So thank you very much. We do love you.
I'm not even advertising anywhere, so I don't know how Meg found out.
Earlier, when I was doing a thing, I was sitting around waiting for things to happen, so I was just sat chatting to Chat GPT, as you do.
Of course.
But this is where I get our artwork for all the episodes and things.
Yeah.
And I was thinking the walkie-talkie thing would be quite fun to get some like artwork for. And I said to it, give me an image of Paul and Nathan going on a micro walk for a podcast around a lake. And it did that.
Oh my god, that's really so cool!
It's brilliant. And so I said, oh, that's really great. But Nathan doesn't have a beard and he needs glasses.
It's given me the thought that I might have the ability to grow facial hair, which I don't. I mean, so it's very generous.
Yeah. So I mean, I said, okay, that's good and all, but we just need these little tweaks.
Yeah. I feel it ruined it, didn't it?
It did.
I mean, okay, right. First of all, that looks like the guy from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Second of all, if you swap the hair, it's actually not that. Yeah, it's not great, but it's right. Closer.
The guy on the right, I think, looks a bit like Nick Robinson, the political editor on the BBC.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. The guy on the left,
a little bit Hugh Granty.
A little bit Hugh Granty. There's another actor that I'm trying to think of the name of, and I can't place him, but it really looks like him.
But yeah, they kind of
that was terrible. I think we'll stick with the first one.
Yeah, I think both will have to go on the Instagram.
Yeah. I think.
Me too.
That's good.
I think it's rhyme time.
I win. Rhyme time.
It's rhyme time.
Rhyme time.
Rhyme.
Time.
Time.
Rhyme.
Rhyme time.
Time. Rhyme.
What's the time?
Rhyme time.
It's rhyme time.
Time to rhyme.
I think I said rhyme time.
Rhyme time.
Rhyme time.
Tom rhyme.
Rhyme time.
Rhyme time.
Rhyme time.
Timing, rhyming.
Rhyming time.
The rhyming's been timed.
You have 10 minutes of rhyming. Go!
Pool. Fool. Hall.
Great, I'm glad they're the first two.
Wall. Shawl. Cool. School. Rhyme time.
Rhyme time.
Today's rhyming words. What are my number options?
Okay, so there's 3 new ones.
Okay.
Abby's been back in touch. She's filled in the form.
Cool. I think we get most of our rhyming words from Abby.
Yeah.
To be fair,
This will be the second episode.
Yeah.
That's we had Christmas sleigh rhymes with nay. So we've got 3. So I'm going to give you just 1, 2, 3.
Okay, let's go with 3.
3. Okay, we have Timpani.
Ooh,
rhymes with Limp Knee.
Okay. So we've been sorting through the Windork music.
Yeah.
Which is, there's 13 boxes.
Yeah.
We're nearly there. There's only like 2 boxes left to do.
That's good going.
Thank you very much. One of the pieces, the timpani part, obviously they'd written timpani on the front, spelled it with a Y. T-Y.
I was going to say, where did they put the Y?
M-P-N-A-N-I. There's an I on the end.
Yeah.
But they put a Y as the instead of the first
Y at
I.
the end could almost... Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind
I read it and I was like,
timpani.
I genuinely doubted myself for a second. Like, have I been spelling timpani wrong my whole life?
That's unusual.
Yeah.
Okay, where else? What other like orchestral instrument or anything? Or other anything? Could we just stick a Y in and make people be like, "Is that wait
clarinet?" I don't know.
I mean, I think you're just. I feel like
just put a Y instead of the I. Clarinet.
Clarinet. I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Tuba.
Where?
I don't know. Just in the middle. It's a silent Y.
Anyway,
so yeah, timpani rhymes with Limp Knee. So I mean, timpani. I can deal with timpani.
Doing the Windork music, they can never decide which order to put the percussion parts in.
Yeah,
like it's always percussion last, but it's whether it's tuned percussion and then not tuned. One time I had mallet and then kit and then auxiliary and then timpani.
Timp is often at the
really
end.
Confusing. Not always though.
But
it's often at the start of the percussion.
As soon as you get to like orchestral stuff, you get timpani and all the percussion, and then the strings.
Ooh,
strings is always at the bottom, which is
very nice.
Yeah. So you get like all your like timps and bass drums, which feel like they should be at the bottom.
Yeah.
But they're just like in the middle somewhere. Well, not somewhere, just above the strings.
Well, yeah.
So
why should we be at the bottom? Are we less important?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that was unnecessary.
No, I think it's just. I feel it's probably because they were like added in, because you'd have had like chamber orchestras where you'd have had a flute, an oboe, and a bassoon, a French horn, and a trumpet.
What do you reckon is the newest newest inclusion to the orchestra? Do you reckon it is percussion?
Percussion's going to be reasonably well up there,
Yeah.
being the newest.
I mean, it depends what you count as like a new addition, because like as instruments evolve over time, if the predecessor to it was already in the orchestra and it just took its place, then that doesn't really count.
It's like flutes and things. And
Yeah,
like
exactly.
oboes. So I think yeah. I mean,
like they've always been there.
But then, yeah, I suppose, and like auxiliary percussion things where like someone writes a piece that has that, what was it called, the Lagerphone thing, the stick with all the
Yes, yeah.
That, I don't think that would then count as being the newest edition. Because
Probably
that's
one of the
just
first instruments, just a stick that you bang on the ground.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, all those like auxiliary things, I don't think would be classed as a new edition. They'd just be bundled in with auxiliary.
Yeah. I'd say vibes. Kind of mallet percussion.
Yeah.
How long ago was kit added to orchestra though? Because in my head that's not like kit is it's not that old of an instrument like as we know it now, but the drum kit's evolved a lot over time. But when was it actually added to the orchestra?
I think as a kit, quite recently, but it's not.
You'd have had snare.
You'd have had and
a big bass drum
and that sort of thing all separately.
But to actually have a full kit part, I think that might be the newest.
Yeah, but it's quite rare as an orchestral.
Yeah, to be fair, the only reason like we have a lot of pieces that have a kit part, but that's because we have a kit, so we specifically look for pieces that have a kit part.
Intriguing.
So we covered timpani.
Yeah, exceptionally well. So the subject's timpani. Let's talk about everything else percussion.
Yeah.
Limp Knee. What on earth is Abby thinking?
Limp Knee.
Now, the first thing is, this is actually Limp Knee, as in two words, like your knee has gone limp. But I'm sure there's like a Limp Knee castle. But I don't think it's pronounced Limp Knee.
Probably
I
not.
think it's spelt Limp Knee, but I think it might be
How many Y's are in that?
Let me...
What's the band that has a load of Y's?
Limp Knee.
Nope. Leonard Skin?
Yeah.
What's it called? Leonard Skinnerd. That's not right.
No, it's not right.
But it's something like
it's
that.
Something like that.
Do you know the reason why it's called that? Oh, I'm going to look at the band name. Hang on, we're going to have some dead air while we both research things.
Okay, so Limp Knee Castle, I think is pronounced Lim.
Limney.
Lim, just Lim. So it's Lympne, but it's just pronounced Lym. Lim.
Leonard Skinnerd. It is Leonard Skinnerd.
Yeah.
Do you know why it's called that?
I have heard
It's
in the
spelled
past.
like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of Y's.
It was a teacher they really hated at school, and they just replaced all the vowels with Y's. They called their band that.
Brilliant. I like that. That's very cool.
Leonard Skinnerd, I'm assuming he was called.
Yeah.
They just replaced all of the vowels with Y's, and we're like, band name.
What other alternatives could his name have been?
Lonard.
Sconard.
Lonard Sconard. Great name.
I hope that is true. Hello, Mr. Sconard.
You'd be Peel Emeat.
Yeah.
Neethi Lee.
I got really confused then because for a second my brain had gone just to put Lee as your first name, and I was like, so Lee, Nye, and then I was like, but that's nowhere near your name.
No.
Oh, because your name's Nathan.
Do you know what your name backwards is?
Tatemi Luap.
Oh, very nice.
What's yours?
Eel Revelo Nahaton.
Oh, nice. Oh, if we're adding middle
Sorry,
names.
I was adding middle
Tatemi
names.
Divad Luap.
Just because Oliver backwards is Revelo, and I really
Revelo.
like that. Yeah.
I like that.
My mum's full name before she got married backwards was Hupla Yakalana Rog.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
my dad wrote it out one time, and we say it all the time. It's really fun.
For the lovelies and ganglies, if you like reverse this audio now,
Probably not.
you'll be able to get Nathan's security answers for all of his banking.
No, you wouldn't.
No, it's
Not
fine.
pronounced anywhere near the same.
That's lucky.
It's now Eel Yakalana Rog.
Well, there we go.
but hoopla was fun.
That's very cool.
The other thing it made me think of was Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. Yeah. So let's just Google Limp Knee.
I've got limp elbows.
You've got limp.
Limp's not the right word. I got stiff elbows. That's the opposite of limp.
Yeah.
Stiff elbow is the opposite of limp knee. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Rhyme though.
So knee weakness can be caused by a wide range of factors, from injuries to illnesses. The most common cause for an unstable knee is damage to one of the four ligaments.
Did I just say an injured knee could be caused by injury?
Knee weakness can be caused by a wide range of factors. An injured knee could be caused by many things, including injury to the knee.
Rhymes.
Does.
Have you ever had a limp knee?
I mean, no, I was just thinking about this. Is just like sitting like this, surely is the knee is limp? I suppose maybe if you're sitting like this. Whee.
Yeah.
So I think probably I have. But perhaps have I ever had a medically limp knee? I don't think so.
I had a time when I got hit by a car and I couldn't feel my legs. I'd say they were pretty limp then.
Yeah.
I was worried that I wasn't going to walk again.
Yeah.
I mean, I then stood up, but...
yeah. I feel there's a backstory there that...
I got hit by a car.
Yeah.
While cycling to school. Like, that's the whole story.
Oh,
Have
okay.
I told you this?
I don't think so. Maybe
I was one day in sixth form, it was year 12. I was running late, so I was cycling really quick.
Into a car.
Through a car park.
Yeah.
So, because our school was next to a Sainsbury's, so I was cycling through the Sainsbury's car park. And like, I was going down the lane in the middle, so it was my right of way the whole way, and I saw a car coming. And I saw the car slowing as it came up to the giveaway line, and I was like, good, they're giving way.
Yep.
And then it didn't.
Brilliant. Lovely.
And I didn't even notice what happened until a guy standing on the pavement went, oh my God. And I was like, what's happened? And I realised I was 6 foot in the air.
Nice.
I was like, oh.
I'm flying. Oh no.
Yeah, and I landed on my side. And rolled onto I think I landed on my side because I hurt my shoulder. Can't really remember. Chipped my shoulder blade. Still got a chipped shoulder blade to this day.
Got a chip on your shoulder. Hey. Clearly has. Got very upset about that joke.
Yeah. The two good things were, one, I forgot my laptop that day because I think I would have broken it.
Yep.
2, our maths folders were collected in the previous day because that would have done some serious. Because it was really early in the year, the folder wasn't that full, so it was a triangle. So I think that if I'd landed on that would have hurt. Could have shattered my shoulder blade actually.
Yeah.
And I was wearing my helmet, obviously.
That's good.
But my mum was at work. It was such like an out of body surreal moment of like everyone, like a bunch of strangers just like swarming me.
Take his wallet.
The first aid guy came out of Sainsbury's with like one of those foil blankets to put over me.
Nice. They're the best.
It wasn't even that cold.
Gonna try.
One person was calling 999. One person took my phone. Like, I was still conscious, but they took my phone. I wasn't thinking straight, to be fair. And they were like, who do you want me to call? And I was like, call my mum. And they called my mum. And my mum said it was like one of the worst experiences of her life. Seeing my name come up on her phone and I was thinking it's someone else.
Yeah.
And she'd walked to work, so she got one of her colleagues to drive her.
Yeah.
They drove into the Sainsbury's car park.
And then ran over you.
No, but they got there and they came into the car park and my mum was trying to see where I was and she was like, oh, there's this whole coned off section, so don't go over there. Oh, wait, that's Nathan. Because the ambulance had arrived by that point. And they'd managed to lift me up and I'd walked into the ambulance rather than having to be carried. So my legs were, well, they weren't fine. Hurt my ankles up. The trouble was they didn't look at my shoulder at all because my legs were in so much pain.
Yeah.
My ankles were what they looked at and they were like, you need to kind of sit down for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I went back to school the next day. That was quite funny. And then like a week later I went to A&E and I was like, I think I hurt my shoulder. And they were like, how? And I was like, well.
Well, let me tell you this. Yeah. So yeah, limp knee, yeah. I think you tick that box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Timpani.
Yeah.
Have you ever been a Timpani?
I have actually, yes. Yeah.
You quite famously dressed up as a Timpani.
I did, yes. Unfortunately, it was such a good costume, people started hitting me with sticks.
That happens anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I
wonder what it would feel like to
be a Timpani.
Sorry, that's such a weird sentence that was about to come out. I wonder what it would feel like to be inside of a timpani while someone was playing it, is what I meant to say.
I think be better that way round than having a timpani inside you.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're certainly not wrong.
I'm not sure.
I think that's timpani covered.
I think that's, to be fair, Limp Knee as well. We got a nice little backstory about your Sainsbury's car park event.
We did, yeah. I mean, it was more my ankles.
Yeah. But they're connected to your knee through
thigh
other
bone.
things.
The thigh.
Yep.
It's not. Thigh bone's up here.
Yeah, I mean, the going, he's been hit by the car. Really,
but you can.
Really messed your knee
Yeah,
up.
my legs are upside down now.
You're like, I think I'm fine. I can stand up. I can't really feel my legs. It's like, they're inverted somehow. Your shin's in your hip. Your thigh is connected to your knee, but the other way round.
I always used to sing the what is that song called? The Bones song.
Yeah.
I used to just always mess up the order because it was funny.
Yeah.
The hip bone's connected to the shoulder bone. Shoulder bone's connected to the ankle bone. Ah!
I shouldn't be allowed in graveyards. Oh yeah,
Sam Frankenstein. Frankenstein, but he doesn't know how human anatomy works.
Just like all the finger bones, just all connected into one, just one long ET finger. Well, should we do some?
Is that rhyme time? I think we've covered rhyme time.
I think rhyme
haven't we?
time's covered. Yeah.
Administrative functions.
That's what it's called. I was going to call it any other business, and that's a different podcast that I don't even. I mean, not involved in. So, yeah.
Time for administrative functions.
Administrative functions. You're doing a quiz, are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
When were you born?
When was I born?
Yeah.
Year?
Yeah.
86.
Perfect.
Oh, no.
Calling all 80s/90s babies.
Oh, yeah.
Let's find out which OG My Little Pony character you are.
Okay, well, if it's not Rainbow Sparkle, I'm going to be a little upset.
Okay.
But, okay.
Choose your favourite colour.
Okay.
Caramel. What is your favourite colour? Just like off the top of your head. See if it works. I hate this question as well, to be fair. So, okay.
I mean, I'd probably be something purpley, pinky, or orange, which aren't really.
Okay. Caramel, pink, sky blue, salmon, emerald green, yellow. They're all so specific and then yellow.
They are. Pink and salmon.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Salmon's a little bit more red than pink.
Also, blue sky, kind of from this, looks pink as well.
That's the clouds.
Yeah.
Those famously
do you
pink
know what?
clouds.
Yeah. That's the clouds, you moron. Do you know what? I'm going to go with caramel out of those.
Are
that
you?
Just,
It's a nice colour, that, to be
Yeah.
fair. Which My Little Pony is your favourite?
Oh, yes. There's Rainbow Sparkle on there.
Hang on, which G4 pony is your favourite? I don't know what that
What
means.
does that mean?
I don't know. We've got Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, and Twilight Sparkle.
Okay. Yeah, I've got the names wrong. I'm thinking of Pinkie Pie. That's who I was like. Yeah, Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie.
I like Pinkie
Okay.
Pie.
You were combining Rainbow Dash and Twilight
I was.
Sparkle.
Yeah.
And you meant neither of them.
Neither of them. Nope.
Pick a trait.
Aggressive.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Try another one.
Clarinet.
Ah! Strong, regal,
Ooh.
dreamer,
Ooh.
fashionable, smart, or nurturing.
I'm going to get dreamer.
Choose one.
One.
You got me. This is a random list of things. Butterflies,
Okay.
roses,
Mm-hmm.
seashells, masquerade masks, clouds, bows.
I'm going to go with seashells, but the reason for that is because when you said sea, before you said shells, I heard shanties. So I'm going to go seashells.
Pick a mythical creature.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, unicorn. That's probably on there. Griffin.
No. Oh, yeah. Phoenix,
Ooh.
mermaid,
Ooh.
sphinx, griffin, elf, fairy.
Griffin is like a liony unicorn, isn't it?
No. Yeah. They've put a picture of basically just an eagle. But it's like a lion with eagle
Oh
wings
yeah,
in
lion
it.
eagle. Lion eagle.
Yeah.
We'll go with the griffin. Yeah.
And this question starts with and, so I'm assuming it's the last question.
And
Where would you like to live?
oh,
Orchard, Pastoral Symphony World from Fantasia, Atlantis, El Dorado, The Sky Realm from Sky Dancers, or Nissa from Fern Gully.
Do you know what? I'm going to go with the pastoral thing from
Symphony
Fantasia.
Right.
Love that film.
You're energetic and daydream a lot. You also must like the ocean, especially the waves.
Especially
you
the
are
waves.
Wave dancer.
Wave dancer. I like that it said you're
That's
a daydream.
that's one of the most cursed looking
Oh,
My Little Ponies ever.
what's wrong? That's
I
an
think it's
AI
a mermaid
generated
pony.
Yeah, that's. I saw a
Screenshotting that for the socials.
screen grab that. Nice. A joke.
Dad joke of the week. Go on then.
Dogs can't operate MRI machines, but cats can.
That's incredible. Oh, I love that.
It's those sort of jokes that I like.
Oh, that was
Just like
so
the one-liners.
good. Oh,
It's very
was
Tim
incredible.
Vine.
that was very Tim Vine.
Very Tim
yeah, I
Vine.
love Tim Vine.
So thanks very much for listening.
Thank you very much indeed. It feels great to be back.
It is very nice to be back. I mean, we've not left. We've already said this.
Yeah, well, for us, it feels.
Yeah.
I think the secret is there was never a secret.
Yeah. I think the secret is we need to not talk about this thing. But
Yeah.
it's fine. We'll just carry on. Yeah.
I really thought you were going to say ear holes.
Ear holes! Yeah.
I think that's, all that's left to say is thank you for listening. I hope you had a good Christmas break.
Check us out on the socials at
Check
Boobah Tuba Pod. Hey. Oh, there's new stuff. BoobahTubaPod.co.uk.
Whoa!
You can fill in the form there to send us your rhyming words.
Whoa!
I know. I mean, it immediately redirects you to a Google form, but that doesn't matter. That's fine. You can put BoobahTubaPod.co.uk
That's brilliant.
into your preferred web browser. Firefox.
Why is that?
Internet
all-
Explorer, all the top ones.
Yeah. Why was Firefox your first thought there?
I was trying to think of obscure
You still
ones.
use Firefox?
Good.
I know I've called you Grandad a couple times, but
Yeah. Yeah, thanks very much for listening. Music by Dan Barton.
thank you very much, Dan Barton. Why does that make you laugh every single time? I don't know. It's because I say it so fast. You've been Paul.
You've been Nathan.
And this has been Boobah Rhymes with Tuba.
I went much more high pitched that time.
You did. You fully went for that.
Boobah Rhymes with Tuba.
That's the Chipmunk episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't feel
It's kind
the
of
same.
Mr. Beanie.
Mr. Beanie. It's my old drama teacher.
This is Mr. Beanie.
It's called Mr. Beanie.
Brilliant. Oh.